Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today guys, many things to mention. Big day for Alexander Isak, but also more to say on Šeško, Xavi Simons, Højlund and more. Let's jump into it. And so guys, big hours, a big weekend is coming on the market. We wait for the official announcement of João Palhinha's new Tottenham Hotspur player. He completed his medical today. Loan deal, 30 million euros by option clause, not mandatory. And so Palhinha to Tottenham is confirmed. Franco Mastantuono is coming to Madrid. So Real Madrid fans can be excited because their new gem is coming ahead of signing his contract as new Real Madrid player officially, because everything is obviously already sealed before the FIFA Club World Cup. But the big news of the day is regarding Alexander Isak, and there are a few things to clarify, so that's why I'm here as usual on the channel. Liverpool today presented their first official bid after the informal discussion they had more than 2 weeks ago with Newcastle for Alexander Isak, opening official talks with Newcastle. So what happens, guys? The official bid has been presented. My understanding, and I can confirm that, I know there are contrasting reports on that story, but my understanding is that the bid from Liverpool was £120 million. This is what Liverpool offered for Alexander Isak, according to my sources, also with the possibility to include add-ons as part of the package. The answer from Newcastle to this proposal was no, thanks, full stop. Newcastle didn't say this is the price. Newcastle didn't say let's negotiate again next week. Newcastle didn't say the player is untouchable. Newcastle said no, offer rejected, stop. So that's the message from Newcastle, and this is probably why you see now many reports on Liverpool not willing to bid again for Alexander Isak, because obviously when you see Newcastle that strong on their position, for Liverpool would be pointless to go and send bids every day, every hour for Alexander Isak. But internally, Liverpool know that this is part of the game. It's still beginning of August. There is still plenty of time to go before the end of the transfer window. So Liverpool expected Newcastle to be strong on their position, especially because of one reason. The only way for the Alexander Isak deal to happen this summer is if Newcastle find a top striker on the market, and decide internally to let Isak go to Liverpool. That's the only way. Without that step, it's going to be impossible to see Newcastle, to see, at least as of today, impossible, never say never in football, but as of today, Newcastle showed that their stance is the player is not leaving, especially without a replacement. If there is a replacement, let's see what's going to happen. So Liverpool today wanted to send a message, not just to Newcastle to show, okay, here are £120 million plus add-ons, but also to the player. Isak is exposing himself in an important way. Don't forget that. Not traveling with the squad, not traveling for pre-season tour, not training with Newcastle. So Isak is exposing himself. Now Liverpool wanted to show to the player, okay, we are really ready. That's not just an informal conversation. That's not just a verbal proposal. It's an official bid. So Liverpool sent a clear message to Alexander Isak. We are here, we are ready, we have the money, we are prepared to make something important. Newcastle say no, but Alexander Isak remains on his position. No intention, as of today, to sign a new contract, despite being offered that, and intention to go to Liverpool. So let's follow the next steps of this story, because Alexander Isak and Liverpool is not over today. Trust me. Then this will depend on Newcastle, as always said. Is Newcastle controlling this story? And so we have to wait and see what happens. Benjamin Šeško is going to be an important piece. We're going to see if the key piece or just an important piece, one of few. But Benjamin Šeško will be an important part of the story. Šeško is taking his time to decide. I told you 3 days ago is not today. 2 days ago is not today. Yesterday is not today. Today I can confirm to you that Šeško is still not decided. It's not going to be tonight. So at the moment, Šeško is taking his time with his family, with people close to him, with his agent, to decide what he wants to do. Newcastle are offering very important money, ready to close the deal immediately. Champions League football, be the superstar. Man United are Manchester United, but also financially would be a different kind of deal. Man United will need to negotiate with Leipzig to take some time before they close the deal. But Man United already made contact with Leipzig to tell them we are ready to bid if Šeško wants to come. So Man United also wanted to do that, to show to Šeško that they are going to be strong in the negotiation. So Šeško between Newcastle and Man United, with Man United confident, because Man United feel that the player wants to go even without Champions League football, but the player has not made the final decision yet. And this is why this Šeško story in the next days is going to be very important to understand. his future. On Šeško and Rasmus Højlund, guys, it was my story when I told you a few days ago that Leipzig had a dream to include Rasmus Højlund in the deal for Šeško. I can confirm that. Leipzig, when Man United contacted them, told them, okay, give us Højlund as new striker, as part of the negotiation. The point is that Højlund wants to stay at Manchester United. Højlund has this desire of staying at Manchester United, fight for his place, as he said in public. But, information here, not public statement, Højlund maintains this position because he didn't receive any communication from Man United, management, director, CEO, coach, staff. No one from Man United went to Højlund and told him, you have to go. No one. If someone is going to do this in August, Højlund could assess his options on the market. But so far, no one told him, you have to go. And so Højlund is more than happy to stay, fight for his place, because he loves Manchester United. And he wants to succeed at Man United. Then, if it's going to be Man United telling him, you have to go, that could be different. So the Højlund situation is still one to watch. He's a dream for Leipzig, but at the moment, I think there could be more clubs if Højlund leaves Man United. At the moment, he still insists on staying at the club. Just quickly, guys, on Alejandro Garnacho, let me mention again, just to clarify something on the timing. I told you yesterday that Garnacho is keen on a move to Chelsea. I told you in the last 2-3 weeks that Chelsea want Alejandro Garnacho and consider Alejandro Garnacho a separate story from Xavi Simons. So I confirm these 2 points. One more point, the timing. Guys, Garnacho is not something happening today, is not something happening tomorrow, is not something happening on Sunday, is not something happening on Monday, and probably not even on Tuesday. Garnacho to Chelsea. It's going to take some time before they enter into that, because they have to sell players, because they want to find solutions for some of their players before signing more and more. So there are some steps to do. And also the valuation of the player is going to be important. How much Man United want, how much Chelsea want to offer. So timing for Garnacho is relax. It's not this weekend, it's not probably Monday, it's not even Tuesday. It's going to take some time. If Chelsea and Man United will be able to find an agreement. For sure, Chelsea are keen on Garnacho, and Garnacho is keen on Chelsea. That's for sure. Then you need to reach an agreement, and at the moment we are not even at the negotiation stage. And then, guys, on Xavi Simons, today, some messages from the player, removing Red Bull Leipzig from his Instagram bio. So, quite a clear message. Someone said, but no, this is not a transfer message. It is a transfer message. Xavi Simons wants to go. Xavi Simons doesn't extend the contract. 2 years left on his contract. He's not going to sign a new deal. So he's sending quite a clear message. He doesn't want to stay at Leipzig. He wants to go. Chelsea are in very advanced talks over personal terms, as I always told you. So it's not a problem. Xavi Simons wants to go to Chelsea, for sure. So now the 2 clubs remain in direct contact. The 2 highest people at the club on both sides, Red Bull, Group, and Chelsea, discussing on the transfer fee. The negotiation continues. Then, of course, this is going to be about the numbers, about the money. But Chelsea remain in conversations for Xavi Simons. I maintain my stance that Chelsea want Xavi Simons. Chelsea are expected to go strong for Xavi Simons. The verbal conversation is advanced, waiting for the formal steps. But now the player is playing his part. As Jorrel Hato, who was today in London to do his medical at Chelsea, all done. Hato told Ajax and the coach, I want to go. Now, Xavi Simons, Instagram message. You see what he did, removing Leipzig from his biography. Now the player is going to show to Leipzig that he wants to go. And so player position from today becomes super clear. And you will see also in the next days. And so, guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories from Isak to Šeško, Xavi Simons, Rasmus Højlund and more. Let me know, guys, your opinion. Hit in the comments, like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon with Fabrizio. Ciao.